Hello, hello, hello everyone. How's everyone doing today? We are back with some more Genshin Impact because I'm getting this stupid storyline finished. Get the Archon Quest done, depending on how much longer I still got to do. Which, knowing my luck, I probably stopped right before finishing it. And then, depending on how long that is, we'll do Neuvillette's story quest. Which will probably take up the rest of the whole stream. What's up, Blue? How you doing, buddy? Have you seen my child? He's this tall, clearly gay, but we haven't had the talk yet.
What they say is true.
If anyone gets that reference. So yeah, let's see. Last time we broke out of prison. We met Miss Step on Me. Neuvillette confirmed to be a dragon, to no one's surprise. And now we're going to go back into prison to make sure no one fucking drowned. And yeah. Guess with that being said, onwards. Also, almost nice. Okay. I guess we're there. Wait, are Lenny and the others still in prison? Guess we'll find out shortly. Raye. Yes, hi. Okay. Man, people willingly came back to prison, I see. Oh, it's my gossip blows. You're really gonna talk in the endgame chat, but not, you know, the actual chat? Don't answer that. I already know what the answer's going to be.
You guys are back?
And I made me say that because, well, I'm going to be in cutscene hell, so I'm not even going to be able to see your messages. Just the fucking names.
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
They couldn't even if we literally have to come back down here. Because they could not catch us. Not that they care anyway.
Huh? No, not at all.
Wait, do we still technically have to serve the sentence even if it was, you know, fabricated? Probably.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
I mean, we did technically leave. We broke out of jail so far that we decided, you know what, we're going to go guard. The way our community service was guarding your fake god, I guess. I don't know what's going on with Farina.
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
What kind of business? Oh, you know, the usual.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Didn't we have, only, 1 or 2 conversations with you guys? Man, we do leave an impression, I guess.
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive?
Physically, yes. Mentally, I think our souls left us a long time ago, if we ever had one. Had any to begin with. Actually, do we have a soul? I mean, I would assume so. Again, the Traveler twins are aliens, and Paimon's a whole other story.
Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
I wish, but apparently everyone here thinks we're a child, so...
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
I don't know what a paymon is, but yeah, a paymon is a paymon.
These two, they sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Again, man. Is that second option really just my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard reference?
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish
My
every
milkshake
last
brings
bite.
all the boys to the yard. Paimon is just Paimon. Okay then. Yes, Paimon is just a Paimon. I was honestly expecting something in the messages. What are you doing in Genshin anyway, Blue? Are you just trying to get caught up on everything as well? Do I get my food? I want... Give me my food! If I... Of course I'm gonna get free food. Grinding in some quests. Nice. Oh, cool. Mom Jelly Mint. Those with no freedom cannot be sad. Huh. That's an interesting way of looking at it. Okay. Oh, you! Okay. I love how the first stream was like, oh my god, she's so adorable, I want 10 of them, and now it's just like, get away from me, you psychopath!
Seedring! Traveler, Paimon, you're back!
Reluctantly.
Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
I hope not, I do not need you as our doctor.
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Neuvillette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being.
Literally, dude just came in here and carried, like, not even carried, like, he didn't even have to use his full strength, he only used one hand.
Of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided.
What help? I was basically just bouncing from one person to another, and then I had the fucking tea. And somehow did not get poisoned.
I know that he was needed here.
Paimon, he's a fucking dragon. I think the dragons know everything.
Monsieur Neuvillette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both alright.
What the heck were you doing this? I forgot. And probably she made a break for it.
If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days.
You are asking us to stay in prison. I mean, don't get me wrong, the prison life has been great, but,
Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time.
No! No! I do not need to be trained from you and your stupid toy gun.
I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Do I need to say anything? I don't think I need to say anything. Get me away from this psychopath! Okay, I guess that's wisely. Also, the fact that no one here actually, you know... Well, no, I mean, okay, no, people locked up the water before it got anywhere, but I was gonna say, I'm surprised no one actually got, you know, sea foamed. I am still surprised Raye didn't actually get, like, even a little bit of it splashed onto him. But, you know, plot. Dorm. Wait, is this the infirmary or the dorm? I don't remember. Again, they all look the same. Have you guys seriously been here this entire time? Did you literally just be like, yeah, no, we just want to accept our fate and freaking just become C-film? Sure. Oh yeah, I met your father. Smash.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
Seriously?
A bare teeth cat?
Okay, I know he has a whole cat theme going on, but is his deck literally just filled with just nothing but cats? Honestly, no, what am I saying? It 100% is.
Well, well, look who it is.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely from an A.
Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clarand in person.
Cute.
Oh, how did she react?
Who are you? Why are you talking to me?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
I mean, considering she's probably ended more lives than she has actually saved them.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
Yeah, your mom is kind of intimidating. Well, I guess father.
You met father? Did she say anything to you?
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
Yeah, it's kind of concerning, but considering how, again, we're kind of, like, in cahoots with Child, and, you know, I mean, at least she's higher up, so...
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic.
When you meet the parents...
You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Well, I mean, again, it's kind of weird, because it's like, I think, like, it's, well, not really been confirmed, but, again, I've seen leaks that she is going to be playable. So, she must be, like, somewhat telling the truth if they're allowing her to be playable. Because, I mean, we didn't get Wanderer/Scarlet Motion until he got redeemed. Well, quote-unquote redeemed. And Child does whatever the fuck he wants.
Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
Shh, that's not what Child and Scarlet Moon have been saying.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lenny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
I mean, considering the people he has been relying on,
Got it.
That does sound like something that father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Why does everyone want us to stay in prison?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
No! Why? Ugh. Just had to go to the place based on Flint's after the whole engage. It's like this game wants to torture me with the freaking tea.
For real?
It
Then
knows.
Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Paimon! How much cake have you been having these last few days? Again, after the fact that we got arrested for eating cake, you think you would ban the cake at this point.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
You are going to like it.
We should start preparing that tea party.
Please no.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm all for it.
I'll help you set it up.
One big happy family. Now let's go see what Mr. Warden has to say, because I assume we're talking to him next. I swear, this storyline ends as soon as I finish talking to everyone. I am going to be paved. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Can we go under there and see the seal? Oh! I guess so! I thought we were going to go on top. Okay, I guess we're going bottom. Okay, let's see this giant-ass plug. Oh. Oh, not? Wait. Oh, okay. Nope, never mind. How does this even work? Like, clearly there's water there, but we're underwater. I can't tell if this is, like, inside the building. I mean, it kind of looks like it, but it's still just, like, very, like, undersea cave, I guess. I still can't believe he's building freaking Noah's Ark. Okay, happy married couple, what's up?
Courier, Miss Sishween told me you still haven't eaten.
Can you blame him, considering what she feeds people?
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
Relatable.
That's no excuse for... Huh? What's you two?
Junior, Lurvine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
You know. Yeah, just, you know.
And you?
Don't know what was going with that.
Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
About that.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, does it, I mean, guess it really depends.
The infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Way to be blunt, Paimon.
Not at all!
Nice. Nice. Okay, now we talk to the big man. Okay. I swear, if you talk about the tea next, he's gonna talk about the fucking tea, I just know it. Okay. Hello, good sir. I am now taller than you. Just looking down at the peasant.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
I mean, I've been saying it from the beginning. The prison life seemed to be pretty freaking amazing, so...
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
I mean, still standing, isn't it?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
And leave topside. With Farina on our own. Paimon, even you have to realize that is not a good idea. She cannot be left unsupervised.
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere. He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sishween's gift with him, though.
Cute. Even though she is a psychopath, but cute. Also, yes, Neuvillette said fuck the tea.
He sure sounds super busy.
He has to constantly keep an eye on Farina. Can you blame the guy?
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sishween.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
The milkshakes brings to the boys to the eye. Hey, Nox, hey, I said this yesterday, that I did it early because I don't know how much longer I have of this storyline to do, and I wanted to see if I could also squeeze in Neuvillette's storyline, which is probably also going to take a while. So that's why I'm streaming early, because I don't know how long this is going to be.
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Siegewing literally just said, my milkshake brings the boys to the yard. Or in this case, brings the dragon to the prison.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
And kind of sexist as well.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Siegewing worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies.
Where is she even getting said beauty products in this place?
Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Oh, sweet. Oh, wait, no, it's gifts from the psychopath. Oh, no.
Are these from Sijuing too?
Yeah, Paimon, I will also be concerned.
Nope, they're from yours truly.
Oh, yeah, nope, I'm even more concerned now. It's going to be the fucking tea.
You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
Oh, sweet. Free house and board.
Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Is food still covered? Please tell me I don't have to pay for Paimon's food anymore. She's making me broke.
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Oh, thank God. I don't have to pay for child support anymore.
Hooray!
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Well, I mean, at least it wasn't fucking tea. I mean, we're still invited to another tea party, but I digress. Okay. So, I'm hoping that we're going into another dream state, and hopefully we'll figure out what the hell's going on with Child. Because if they seriously cannot end this storyline without telling us what the fuck's where he is. Or at least giving us a hint to where he is. Which, I mean, I already got an idea where he is, but... I still would like confirmation on where the hell the boy is. The boy that isn't you, Blue. Okay.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
It feels like we gained our freedom. It feels like a huge weight is off our shoulders. Neither of these are true, considering we've walked out of this place how many times now?
Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with, so I'm not sure why we put so much pressure on ourselves.
A guilty conscience, I guess, because we ate the cake.
Huh? How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all.
Okay, now I'm seriously getting concerned, because as of late, these last few Archon storylines have just been heavily, like, pointing out how strong the Traveler and Paimon's bond is. And I'm just like, this is not going to end well. These two are either getting separated, or Paimon's going to turn on us. Someone's, like, one of these, they're going to end up getting into, like, some, like, there's something that's going to happen between these two. Like, the foreshadowing is just screaming at me.
It's like, we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends.
This is... Seriously, game... this is actually going to hurt if something happens.
There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
We're the best adventurers ever.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a god counts too.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward.
playable Paimon when? Give Paimon a sword!
Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too.
Seriously, like, why have we not at least taught Paimon at least a few things of self-defense? Hell, give Paimon at least a bow and arrow, then they can be like our back support while we're in the front lines with the sword. She could be shooting enemies from the back. Hell, maybe a cat. Actually, no, Paimon would probably be more of a catalyst. But my point still stands.
The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary.
Again, I don't know why you're concerned. You could have teleported out of here. Hell, we both could have teleported out of here.
We should be safe now, right?
Yeah, no. No.
Alright then, good night to you, Traveler.
Good night, Paimon. Okay, time for another acid trip. Vision time? Vision time. Okay, what the hell is going on with this boy? Oh! Oh, child's actually in the void again. Oh no, that thing's massive! Huh. I freaking knew it was going to be short. I knew it! 30 minutes! Well... Shit. Well, I guess we found out what happened to Charles, though. Boy is in the freaking, abyss. Again. We're going to have to fight that giant-ass whale, aren't we? Oh, no. Great. Okay, let's see what's going on with Neuvillette. We're going to have to face off against that giant-ass whale.
Paimon has so many questions about his true identity. Let's go talk to him and find out.
Again, is it gonna say... Oh, is it gonna be after... Oh, nope, Ancient Dragons of Forte? Leviathan just... Huh. Yeah, that's not a mouthful or anything. Oh, I hope that during this storyline we at least get maybe like at least an idea of what his dragon form is. Because I mean, we saw what Jean Lee's is when, well, he decided that he wanted to quit. We saw what his dragon form looks like. So I'm curious to see if we're going to see what his looks like. Okay, Neuvillette, stop talking! Why do I keep going to that room when I know for a fact that isn't his office? Okay. Whatever. Mr. Dragon Man!
Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur Neuvillette, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
That's right.
No, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards.
He can't trust the guards. The guards are useless.
Neuvillette! Sabine! Hey there! What are you two talking about? Ugh, Traveler and Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out of this. He wants to investigate a case on his own.
I don't see the problem. I mean, clearly he can take care of himself. Like, he stopped the Primordial Sea, and he one-shot a child. I think the guy is fine.
No, this is completely unprecedented. How can we have the Udex acting like a private detective?
The man can do whatever the hell he wants. break into a new industry.
Thank you for your concern, but I currently have no such plans. Oh, apologies. I took your question in earnest, but it now occurs to me that it was most likely in jest.
Oh my god. I really hope that, like, considering how the full point, like the Fontaine series is going to be obviously like 4.0, and until we get to 5.0 it's going to be all Fontaine related. I need to see a conversation between Neuvillette and Jean-Lee, because that would be hilarious.
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate personally.
Maybe for this. Actually, isn't next year? Actually, isn't next year the Year of the Dragon? Actually, I need to see that. Chinese, Zodiac. Yeah, 2024 is the Year of the Dragon. Oh, okay, seriously, the next Lantern Light, if it doesn't have, like, if the main focus isn't Neuvillette and Jean-Lee, that is a missed opportunity. Literally, Year of the Dragon. Okay, just need to point that out.
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
And then?
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
Literally, just... He's like, excuse you, good sir, you threatened one of my children, I am going to end you.
Huh? I have no idea why you're so hung up over this. I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today. So, if you insist, I have no objections.
He needs to unleash the ass whooping onto someone who threatens one of his children.
Thank you for understanding. I will leave a note explaining my absence on my desk. I would appreciate it if you could take it to Lady Farina.
You know, if she's, like, not currently locked in a room.
She may have no interest in official affairs, but standard procedure dictates that I'm still responsible for reporting to her.
Even though you're the one that's basically in charge around here.
Yes, understood. I'll come back later and deliver the note to her.
Judging from Sadine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
Someone was threatening one of his daughters.
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events.
How far past are we talking about here?
There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Yeah, care to explain in detail?
Come on, stop being so secretive! We still have no idea what's going on!
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts. Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Iudex of Fontaine and initiated a series of institutional reforms.
Well, at least now we know he's at least 400. Yeah, that's after the Cataclysm. Yeah. Okay, so... Was he born after the Cataclysm? Or born because of the Cataclysm? Because again, a lot of gods died from that. Or was he... I guess we're going to find out, hopefully.
There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Also, I love the fact that he's been Chief Justice for this many years and no one questions it. I mean, yeah, they know Farina's the goddess, but, like, with him, it's like, they all think he's human! Man, the guy has amazing scale-to-scale routine.
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to protect them.
Yeah, sounds about right.
The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power. The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines.
Ha! Well, that just got depressing. Yeah.
All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society. I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine. Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me.
I mean, the Melusines literally have stated they see you as a father figure. Which, I mean, granted, the actual father was also like a giant Leviathan, and you clearly are also a giant Leviathan. Well, we don't know about giant, but Leviathan usually are freaking giants, so...
Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me. I have nothing against the opinions of others, but the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the innocent.
Man, if everyone had your same logic.
It has already happened once, and I want to make sure it does not happen again.
Even so, why do you have to be the one investigating?
Because he has to unleash ass whooping.
There's the guards, the Maréchaussée Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Aren't they more than enough to figure out what's going on?
How many cops do they have in Fontaine? Jeez! And people still try to commit crimes here?
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department.
Apparently not! Like, jeez. Yeah, like, Mondstadt, Lille have two. No, well. Yeah, Mondstadt has the Knights of Favonius. Lille has the Chishin. Inazuma has the Shogunate. Yeah, then the Mantra and Sumeru, and then... Yeah, no, this place has as many, like, security details as the other nations combined. With what I can remember on the top of my head.
The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex, and involves the interests of multiple different factions.
Understatement.
However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
Huh. Okay, so he... Okay, that's interesting. So he wasn't born in Fontaine? Well, I guess that explains why he was able to hold off the Primordial Sea, even though he is a dragon, like, since he's not from Fontaine, it didn't dissolve him. So where the hell were you born?
Outsider?
Okay, at least the game... Okay, good, the game's actually going into detail.
But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself. You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations.
Yeah, funny story about some of those.
Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans.
Yeah, you guys really love to talk in freaking riddles. Okay, so... Okay, I know he said that the dragons lost their power, and in turn they probably became the Gnosis from what they're hinting at. Again, not actually confirmed, but they said they took their power and gave them to the gods, so it had to be the Gnosis. So he can't turn into a dragon, even though he is a dragon?
Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others. I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider. A fish out of water.
A giant-ass fish out of water. Also, if you've been here for like 400 years... If you spend more time here than outside of Fontaine, I think you are basically from Fontaine at this point.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation?
I mean, it's not like we just casually walked out of prison or anything. I should still be in prison, but you know, who cares?
Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
That delivery, though.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it will go a lot smoother.
No, we are literally magnets for, like, everything to go horribly, horribly wrong, so...
Oh, Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed. Just leave it to us.
I will write my note of absence right away. Let us depart together once I'm done.
Literally just to do...
We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
The letter was just basically a Neuvillette telling Felina, okay, don't do this, this is all your chores you got to do, young lady. And no cookies past bedtime.
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is that really true? Paimon feels like he has a kinda skewed perspective on a lot of things. Anyway, let's catch up with him first.
Well, I mean, his therapy sessions is literally, you know, crying in the vein. With him causing the vein.
I've been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right? But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
I mean, it's a Leviathan.
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions.
Oh my god.
Please allow me to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
Oh my god.
Ugh. That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, that's still going up. Paimon, I mean, does a Leviathan count as a fish? I mean, I don't know. Where are we going? I guess here. Sea dragon. I mean, technically yes. But I mean, in this case scenario, like again. Like again, he said it himself, he was like, I don't think he's ever actually taken dragon form from what he's been hinting at. So we gotta assume that his dragon form literally looks like this. I mean, yeah, definitely, well. Oh yeah, that 100% is his dragon form because you see like the little hair fangs. So yeah, I guess more reptile-ish.
Something on your mind again?
I never thought I'd see him here. Does anyone have a camera?
Literally, you guys are freaking out about him when the literal goddess is walking right past you? Uncultured swines.
The weather's amazing today.
Kiara.
Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are? Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you.
Again, I just want to know, again, I said this last time, but why is Sigewinne so human-like? Like, even though she is a Melusine, and yes, I already heard people talking about how she could be the child of a Melusine and a human, in which case,
Aw, she's adorable! Hey there, it's nice to meet you.
yeah, Paimon, I said the exact same thing to someone else, and they turned out to be, you know, kind of crazy.
Thanks for the compliment. Is there anything I can do for you?
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? Oh, right! I remember now.
Wow, you could see how concerned she was about it.
The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek.
The extreme version of hide and seek, yes.
But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
You can have 500 people looking after you, but...
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people
I mean, that's not gonna
recently?
stop them if you know they have like a sniper rifle. And clearly, they have sniper rifles here.
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious?
Someone follows you from behind, someone always strikes up a conversation with you. Probably the first one.
Ah! Did you think of something?
Oh, it's gonna be something stupid. I'm calling it now.
Nope. I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
And what did I say? Travel's just like, are you
Do you still
fucking
have the
kidding me?
letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
I'm surprised she actually didn't throw it away.
Now then, get lost. If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you. A simple threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content itself reveals anything about the writer's intentions.
I guess, man, Fontaine just loves its mysteries. Like, jeez. Like, going out full on with all the, like, the whole, well, not even whole, just the whodunit stories.
We can't rule out that possibility. Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Mermonia to review some official documents. Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
Not really.
Sure. Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
It's always these types of people that, like, oh yeah, no, I'll be fine. I'm a strong, independent person, and I'm definitely nothing's gonna happen to me. Yeah, no, you're getting kidnapped.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe.
Well, it's a good thing we don't have lives.
With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it.
Yeah, I'm here. Don't worry, I'm here. Paimon's there for emotional support.
Thank you, Traveler. Big Sis Paimon.
No, never call Paimon that again. And the ego's about to be inflated.
Don't worry, your Big Sis Paimon is super strong.
Paimon, can't live with them, can't live without them.
All right, let us go our separate ways for now. Please take care of Kiara.
No, she's getting kidnapped.
We'll take her to a lost place right away. See you around. So, Kiara, how old are you?
Human years?
Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can't remember. But I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago.
Okay.
Carol? Did Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you?
Also, wait, how old is Paimon?
Good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis.
That's saying something.
Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
I just find it funny how he's trying to keep this giant secret about, you know, him being the Hydro Dragon, and then you just have the Melozine, so just like, yeah, 400 years, and just like, for all she knows, we don't know the secret, so it's just like, I'm sorry, what now? I mean, anyone else probably thinks she said to herself that her memory's not good, so people probably might think, like, oh, like 2 years ago, 10 years ago?
Strange. Paimon felt like someone was following us. Olaf!
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Oh, they're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
Stop calling Paimon that. Seriously though, how old is Paimon supposed to be? Like, again, the travel is at least 500. Probably actually way older than that. What, how old is Paimon?
I thought so. What brings you here? Did you run into any trouble?
It's not really trouble anymore with us around.
For now, anyway.
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Of course. Go ahead.
Well, seriously, not okay. I was about to say, is she going to enter the store? I don't think this is thorough inspection.
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all.
I don't think that was a full inspection, but considering you're not human, I don't know. They even said it, those sensors are a lot better than humans, so...
That was quick. What were you inspecting? I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says that us Melazines have special eyes that can see things people can't. Things like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melazines can see their residual stains for some time. Pretty cool, huh?
I mean, yeah, kind of creepy, but I mean, definitely useful, especially when you're trying to hide it with a lot of bleach.
All right. Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat? Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month, and wanted to hire you as my model. Is that okay with you?
How would that look? I mean, yeah, they're all children's size, but I mean, Melazines also have a tail, and a lot of them do not wear pants.
Of course! Is there anything I need to do?
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
Seems like they get along really well.
Travel's like, I don't trust this.
Huh? What are you looking at? Is there really someone watching us? Shh! Let's sneak over and take a look.
I think they only noticed the fact that we were watching them, but sure. Of fucking course it's Charlotte. Are you still mad at us?
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
Are you still mad at us, the fact that we never actually gave you, you know, the report about Risley? And, you know, Paimon basically making you, you know, bankrupt?
Gotcha! Charlotte, what are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter. But you don't seem like the type to...
Threat letter? What threat letter?
Just... Ah, God.
This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur Neuvillette and request an interview with him.
Yeah, I don't think that was going to work out.
You want to interview him?
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream. But it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session.
I mean, you could try, but I don't think it will end well for you.
So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think?
Charlotte, as far as we know, this little small Melazine is getting threatened, you know, with murder. Yep, definitely the time for an interview.
Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to agree.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public knowledge.
Why are we telling the Stowe journalist?
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now. Oh, what a shame. Chances like this don't come by very often, you know. In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
It won't tell, she says. She didn't say anything about not writing up about it. But writing an article up about it.
Alright then.
You guys are way too trusting.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melazine?
Shh, not so loud.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact. It was well received by our readers, so I was planning to continue the series. And now someone's coming after her.
Oh, okay, so we can basically blame this whole thing on Charlotte.
I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me.
I'll hold you to it, Charlotte.
But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
Fair enough.
Why?
People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvillette's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves Melazines, so... Anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, alright?
So, how much you want to bet she's already been kidnapped since, you know, we're taking all eyes off of her?
Well, that was a nice chat. Let's head back and check on Kiara.
We literally had one job. Oh no, she's actually still there. With Queen. Huh.
What do you think? The design looks pretty good, huh?
I think it's great!
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
Haran! What are you doing here?
Jeez, this is just the actual, all the playable characters are just coming to say hi, I guess. Well, future playables.
Out of nowhere.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a case with you. Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases.
Yeah, well, he chose to do it, so I don't know what to tell you. And yeah, people are not kidding. Those buttons literally all hanging on for dear life.
I happen to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique, in any case, so we always have a lot to talk about.
Sometimes? Lady, again, considering that your buttons are holding on for dear life, I think you definitely need, to go up a size.
Neuvillette sure is lucky to have someone like you.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Neuvillette.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go find Neuvillette.
One job that we proceed to give to everyone else.
How has your work been recently?
Same as usual. My schedule normally isn't too packed, so I have plenty of time for myself.
Ooh, then shall we go out to play? How about a beach vacation, like last time?
Okay, that's actually kind of cute.
I've even signed up as a volunteer lifeguard. I'm really good at swimming, so I'm sure I can help.
On one hand, Melazines are obviously born underwater, obviously the depth for the water. But how does that, how strong are these things actually, Being a good swimmer is one thing, but can you physically, lift up someone? Well, and pull them out of the water? Okay, let's go back. Oh, that's still going, okay. Dee da dee doo doo dee da dee doo. Okay. Actually, go to the right office this time. It's like cat meowing at my door. Ugh. Cat. Hi. Why do you always want in whenever I'm streaming? I swear. It's like he knows. Okay, Neuvillette, what's up? We did the exact opposite of what we were supposed to do.
Is everything all right?
We ran into Cloran. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities. It looks like Kiara is in good hands.
And yeah, she's still going to end up getting kidnapped.
We thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I've judged over the past decade.
Again, how about just no one questions why he hasn't aged?
I've come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
I mean, wouldn't a lot of people bear a grudge against you? I mean, you literally are the judge, the jury, and the executioner. Well, not counting you and, well, you and the machine.
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading, even for Paimon.
How much you want to bet he will say that he's already read it all?
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents. After all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
I just love how, like, as soon as they let us in on the secret, they'll just not subtle about it anymore. They'll just like, yeah, no, I got a several hundred years. Like, buddy, with how loose-lipped you all from after telling us the secret, how have you been able to keep it all this time?
We'll help you read through them. We have nothing else to do.
I mean, we do, but...
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk, but feel free to browse through anything else in this room.
Oh, we're gonna be here for a while. Is it just the ones on the desk? I guess so. About the bribery case? There has been several bribery scandals within the guards. The special security and surveillance patrol has investigated the case. All suspects involved have been arrested. The suspects have been confessed to their crimes. Wow, so helpful. Okay, Raye, what did you do now? The defendant Raye has confessed to his crimes and was declared guilty by... Okay, what the hell did he do? Raye would be... My brain completely just forgot that word. How did my brain completely forgot this word? I know what the word is, but my brain completely forgot how you say it. What the hell? Fuck it. To the vultures, they've said this name so many times and I completely forgot what it is as well. Where he would be serving his sentence. During the trial, Neuvillette remained silent for a long time. Okay, I'm gonna assume when we get to Raye's story quest, they're gonna tell us what the freak he actually did. The representative council has filed a request to collaborate with the fucking names Phantom on certain public events. Based on research, they believe that magazines can enhance the popularity of these events. The Phantom is yet to respond, however, it's not prohibited the magazines from participating in such activities. The smuggle case was solved by joint forces of the guards and the Phantom. The principal offenders have received judgment based on the severity of the crimes. Please refer to the Apodex for the list of names. I don't think I said that right, but I digress. Callous boss Spring DeRusso was defeated in the duel and died of serious injuries that we know about. The defense of his honor has now come to a close. The defendant did not raise any objections throughout the trial. Index Neuvillette reserved judgment in this case. Its details are still under investigation. God, my English is shit.
Have you made any progress?
We skipped through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful. Oh, there are so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
Well, considering how there seems to be like one at least every other day, and he's been doing this for like about 400 years, I'm actually surprised that this place isn't even like filled with even more documents.
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself.
Oh god.
If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000 cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
Okay, I was about to say, this place should probably be filled up with a lot more papers.
Whoa, that's a lot. Looks like the work of a Chief Justice isn't easy at all.
Well, keep in mind, he's been doing this for, again, 400 years at least. It probably wouldn't be as nearly as full if it was, you know, someone who was, like, doing this for at least, like, 50 years, give or take.
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
You read Paimon's mind.
All right. Let us take a break then.
Don't you dare bring out the tea. Don't bring out the tea. Just the awkward silence now. I don't know why this is funny.
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something?
Paimon just enjoy the silence.
All the silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Mermonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do.
Well, at least you would think he at least would have offered with tea or something. I'm glad he didn't, but I'm just saying.
Would you like to have some drinks?
Oh, nope, never mind, what did I say?
You must be thirsty after all that work.
He didn't say tea, but you know it's going to be... I really need to stop talking.
Ooh, drinks! Thank you!
I just had to jinx it.
Paimon wonders what Neuvillette likes to drink. Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines.
No, he just likes water. Very, very fancy water.
He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like D-Luke.
No, no.
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
He's just a water enthusiast.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
Seriously, if we don't get some kind of conversation between him and John Lee, it was a freaking missed opportunity.
So it's just plain old water?
Correction, Paimon. It's Voss water.
What did you think it was?
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more sophisticated.
Paimon, at this point, you think you would know not to judge people, like, judge a book by its cover?
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated.
I mean, he is a Hydro Dragon. He probably does taste the difference. Like, the really, like, tiny differences in, like, the H2O.
I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water.
Apparently, bottled water is some kind of new invention around here.
Said water is sourced from all across Tevat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintsa village, and Inazuma's Konda village. Here is one of their latest products, water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
Is there any difference? Again, you're asking this to a Hydro Dragon. Obviously, there has to be, like, differences.
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintsa village have a poignant touch, while one might call the waters of Konda village placid.
Oh my god. I'm trying to save for Farina. Stop making me like you so much that I want to pull on your banner. I do not have the gems for this, even with all the anniversary awards that are coming in.
Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
Well, that, and I already got enough Hydro characters. I already got enough DPS's Hydros. I don't need another Hydro character. I say that as I'm saving up for Farina, but again, like, from what I've seen of her, like, the leaks, yeah, it'd be stupid not to pull for her. Because she can be literally anything. This guy is literally just Hydro Pump. Literally just a giant actually, no, after this I gotta show you guys.
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all.
I still gotta try out his trial, so...
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your tastes.
There's also something else I gotta show you guys after this.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference. How did you do it anyway?
He's the Hydro Dragon!
Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
Yes!
We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society?
The same reason that Jean-Louis decided, hey, he said, screw being a god, I want to be a lazy piece of broke shit.
Sorry, Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts. I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
Well, again, he's not human. And even humans don't understand humans. Hell, I barely understand humans.
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence.
Buddy, that's just a typical thing. Everyone at one point asks, like, why are we still here? Just to suffer?
In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me. I lost many memories from the moment I was born. The primordial sea, for example. I can only vaguely recall its connection to me, but I am unaware of what that connection is exactly.
Thou shalt be born from the sea, shall return to it.
Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Tevat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
Buddy, we literally have one on speed dial. like, even if you don't want to count like Jean Lee Morax, Backslappers, whatever you want to call him in this case scenario, like, he's been around for like 6,000 years. I think he might have a good idea.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
Understatement of the century. Yes, meow. Be free.
I have been holding on to these unanswered questions for a long time.
I'm pretty sure, again, if you go to them, I don't think any of them are going to complain. Hell, literally just go to Nihida. She might not be a dragon, but she literally is the goddess of wisdom. I think will find a way to get you your answers.
But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean.
I mean, water.
My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
Have you made any progress then?
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between. That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents? Paimon's getting dizzy already.
Paimon, if it's because you're like is it nearsighted or farsighted? I don't know. Glasses terms always confuse me, and I wear glasses. You literally have your like detective glasses. You can use those for reading.
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Water? Do you mean...
That's right.
We going back and seeing what's going on with the ocean then?
The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge. It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions.
And murder. Lots and lots of murder.
If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me. Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
Huh. Why didn't Paimon think of that? Come on, let's go take a look.
Perhaps we should go. There shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening.
I doubt that. Okay, no. Let me see if I can find the video of us. Like, this is if I can find it. I just posted a chat since it's easier. This is literally what Neuvillette is. This is literally Neuvillette. How many level 90s do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep in mind, like, at least, like, the ones with the stalls are, like, fully built and stuff like that. The other ones are ones that I'm trying to redo. Yes, I know I have a problem. But yeah, no, this is literally Neuvillette. Okay. You know what, screw it.
You have to see the world for yourself to...
Okay, you know what, let's see Mr. Hydro Pump Man in action. I mean, I know for a fact that we literally are going to get his demo. Yes, I know that. Okay, let's see Mr. Hydro Pump. Okay, never mind. That's actually pretty freaking fun. mind, that's actually really kind of fun. Okay, never mind, I kinda actually want to pull one now.
Settle down. An oversight on my part.
Finally, my laser! Blah!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, that shouldn't be as fun as it is! Blah! Oh, that shouldn't have been as fun as it was! Why was that so funny to me? Okay, now I kind of really do want to pull for him. What do you say, guys? Should I just do waste one 10 pull? Just for the vine? Who knows? But I mean, I doubt we'll get him in one 10 pull, but considering how good my luck it was last time, I don't know. Oh, that was hilarious. Collect the dailies. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Okay. Just claim some rewards real fast. Get more keys. And why not? What's one temple can't hurt. I'm not getting anything, but yep, I used all my luck during the last time. Can we skip Fischl? Okay, good. I need Fischl at least. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay, C5. Okay, I want to try another one just so I can try to get C6. And now I'm in the rabbit hole I shouldn't have opened. Screw it. I'll wait this fall down it. See if I can at least get an official. Game? No, I did not know. I did not win the 50-50. Okay, Diona. I am not winning the 50-50. What? Why is it every time I put it on stream? I just want an official! I guess I got another Diona. I guess we got Neuvillette now. Okay. Sure. Why not? What was that? That's not it. What was that? Like, yeah, there was 2 10s. So that at least had to be, what, pity 15? Well, shit, do we want to try to get his weapon at least now? YOLO, I guess. I mean, I did kind of want to pull on the weapons battle anyway. YOLO, I guess. It's the last pull we can do anyway. I'm sorry, what? Okay, lost the 50-50. Okay, we got the new sword. I'm fine with that. What the hell? I got a giant ass claymore now. I really need to start just doing pulls on stream, because what the hell? What's that? Pity 15. So that had to be at least 25. Blah. I cannot with this game. One thing. Well, I wanted to get this sold for her, so that works. Seriously, streamer look is actually a thing. Blue, shut up. Did you not just see what just happened? What the fuck? Note to self, never do polls off stream. I wish I could say I'm making this, but I'm not. Oh my god, that's amazing. Let's just collect the dailies, and then we'll go to the festival. What the fuck?
Let's move out.
I thought the last time I did the polls on stream was just a fluke. No, it's not.
Add Astra at.
Oh
Thank you
my
for
god. Oh, cool, and 6. What the hell? Oh my god, streamer luck is actually a thing. How many do I actually have? 8, 5.
Monsieur Neuvillette?
Oh, well.
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
Actually, wait.
Thank you for permitting, no, inviting.
Now I can actually make this accurate! Now it's actually accurate. Oh, I really hope we don't get caught up in a battle.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Should I drink more Pioneer seawater?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
Oh no, what the hell are you about to do?
A safe distance? Neuvillette, what exactly are you... Whoa, it's glowing!
Well, I guess that's one way to take shrooms. Can we go one stream on us tripping balls? You're asking the wrong person. Everyone looks... Oh my god, we're in a freaking silent movie. Looks a little different from they know. I should continue to take a look around here. We're in a freaking silent movie. What the hell? Well, we are way in the distant past. Yeah, because the stuff's not even built yet. Oh, we can't even run. Oh, you suck, game. Way distant.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette. The Court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me.
Wow, I like how even his outfit is completely the same. He literally just has the exact same outfit just in his closet.
Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom. I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
Meaningful. Don't do anything meaningful. You basically will die.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless.
Didn't he say that she committed suicide? I don't think life worked out for her.
In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
Boy, you chose the wrong place.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head, and I tried really hard not to cry.
Oh, cool. We're going back to racism, and we're not even playing Fire Emblem.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome.
And sadly, we're still having to deal with those obstacles in real life.
Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into the society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Man, your self-esteem is also in shambles, I see.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
That day has not happened in 400 years, apparently.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
I see where this is going.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
I think she did, and I don't think it ended well. I mean, you said it yourself, considering apparently she committed suicide, which at this point might have actually been staged. And they just fade into the background. Okay. How is it that even 400 years ago they knew how to make, like, a freaking bridge? Well, pavement. Did I say 1,000 or 100? Either way.
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Oh, this is not gonna end well.
Thanks, but no need.
Oh.
I'm just waiting for someone to actually punt her. Otherwise, she's probably gonna get his wish finally. when he's not actually here.
Hello. I'm Carol. A Melazine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Wow.
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Hard to say.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
My god, humanity really sucks.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Neuvillette allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
I am curious to know how fast people will turn against him if he reveals that he's actually the Hydro Dragon.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
And once again, humanity is the worst.
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Mare Chaussee Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you. You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know.
What would be the point of it? If anything, that just sounds like more paperwork for him.
So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Mare Chaussee Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation.
Oh, please arrest the asses.
There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melazines being involved.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
it funny how this is almost the opposite of police corruption? Okay, just casually just throwing in some racism. Fun times.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Even within the same species.
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
Because they're racist assholes. Welcome to the outside world, sweetie. It sucks.
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you.
I mean, not exactly wrong in that department. I mean, they were born from the blood of a giant Leviathan fiend, but to be fair, the Leviathan fiend seemed pretty decent. You know, people are always scared of the unknown, so, you know, they kill it and whatnot.
There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort. I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
That's not going to end well.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
Oh, he has a good heart. It's not gonna end well. I mean, we already know it's not gonna end well. Okay, where's the next racist conversation? Looks like all three of them? The old teleporter. Did we just go in a giant circle? We just went in a giant circle.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautrin.
Aww.
Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melusines gain the trust of humans.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melusines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
This is sad.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in.
Sad reality it is. Trust is so hard to gain, but it's just so easy to break. I mean, depending on the situation, justified, but in this kind of situation, it's just sad.
Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Oh yeah, nope, she's dead.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Oh no.
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
Man, you got a lot of NPCs.
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Oh no, the French Revolution's about to happen.
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. Unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine.
Oh no.
So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melazines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
Wow. I just love this logic of people. Like, they're thinking the Melazines are the monsters, and yet the ones that are actually becoming the monsters to prove that the monsters are the so-called monsters. Funny how it all just comes full circle.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
You guys fucking suck. And the thing that really sucks is the fact that this was again like 400 years ago or something. They're all already dead.
Turn the murderer in!
Fucking hell.
Melazines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette too!
Oh god, we're getting lines with trailer. I think I know what the next one's going to be.
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back!
Jesus. Humans freaking suck. Man, they were able to build all this in 5 years? Jeez.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform.
This is literally just the French Revolution.
They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power.
Yep, French Revolution. Oh, this sucks.
The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
Oh, that is messed up. Oh, I hate humanity. Humanity sucks. That poor girl.
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
Well, I mean, she's not human. Of course she didn't realize. Oh my god, people fucking suck.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
Oh, that hurts.
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
Where is this going?
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young.
Oh, no. Please don't tell me you started thinking of her as your Oh.
She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal.
I'm actually starting to tear up from this. Oh, this is sad. This sucks. Humanity freaking sucks.
From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers.
God damn it.
I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
You know, the old saying, an eye for an eye and the world goes blind. Yeah, the revenge isn't really going to solve anything, but I'm with him at this point. Blood for the blood god.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
True, this is only going to make things worse, but blood for the blood god.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you.
This dude's going on a full-on vigilante hunt.
I will take responsibility for everything.
Oh no. Oh no. Blood for the blood god. Are we actually going to see a trial happen? Please tell me someone's getting executed.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Oh no.
Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol, and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Neuvillette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Neuvillette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around.
I don't think, no, he's not going to interfere.
Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Neuvillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
You people freaking suck.
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds. Please think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did? Yeah, that's right!
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
This is the amount of manipulation that's going on.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent! He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision, which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose. Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have thus violated the law.
Well, yeah, definitely. At least he's not playing... He definitely takes his job serious, I give him that.
Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
What?
Wow, you didn't even wait for the machine, I see.
That can't be! Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Vautrin, my friend, is there anything else you want to say?
Neuvillette, what have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off?
Because that's what they want, to continue the freaking manipulation.
Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Neuvillette!
Oh, yep, there's the line.
Order. Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
God, this sucks.
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
Humanity freaking sucks, guys.
Hey, stop spacing out! What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
Paimon, at this point, you think you'd be used to us having, you know, acid trips.
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me. I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over.
Understatement.
Due to my negligence, the overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you all right?
I mean, physically, yes. Emotionally, no.
Wow. The Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought.
Paimon, did you not see him one-shot child? Even that alone should have said something, and not even to count the fact that, again, the whole, you know, stopping the Primordial Sea, again, you don't know about that, but I digress.
Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
We had it was a stronger drag, or whatever the thing is when you smoke pot.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different. It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
Well, yeah, you caused the rain, so...
That sounds awesome!
No, I don't think it actually is, Paimon.
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience. Which ones?
God. Yeah, no kidding.
It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them.
I don't blame you.
It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form. You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
Oh, don't let history repeat itself. Oh, that's... no.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying. Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange. I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara. If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case. I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
Can you guys hear my dog barking in the background? Also, hey Josie, what's up? How you doing?
Oh, didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
Yep.
You've read about it? In that case, the resentment should have come from
I hear
that
the dog.
incident.
Yep. I do not know what's causing them go off, and at this point, I'm not even getting up to check.
Huh?
Oh,
What are
and
you doing here?
and there's
I was
Navia.
just about to look for you at the Palais Mermonia.
Navia, nice to see you again. Is there something we can help with?
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case. So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Probably.
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you.
Well, yeah, he never goes out in public.
You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
We cannot leave anyone unsupervised around here.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
You literally told her not. You should have told her not to. Like that's your own fault, man.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think.
Well, yeah, he never leaves his office.
Anyway.
Except to be
progress
judged
with the
during
investigation?
executioner.
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this. We are planning to return to the Palais Mermonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
Alright, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Ta-ta!
Neuvillette, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
Oh, most definitely.
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight.
You say that, but considering what happened last time,
What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
I do not need to see that again. Do not need to hate humanity more than I already do.
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night?
Because plot.
Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
What? That's it! Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
Wow, funny how this ended up coming completely opposite this time.
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
Now it's full on become a witch hunt.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take action. We can't just stand by and watch. Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Well, he's not. They got the right attitude, but again, this is going to turn into a witch hunt. People are going to start accusing each other, aren't they?
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
Oh. No, everyone's going to be overprotective.
We were informed that.
Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
And they're not even realizing it.
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
Come on, don't act tough. I bet you're hungry too.
I thought that was my actual stomach for a second.
Alright, let's go buy a cake or something.
Oh, I want cake.
You shouldn't ever skip meals, especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
Yeah, they're all just having someone watching them
I
now.
heard even Neuvillette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure
Nope,
we get all
there's
we've
the
got.
corruption. Nope, there's the corruption.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Neuvillette wasn't involved?
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
Oh, okay, or not.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Have you heard? Even the special patrol came to help.
Shh, look. Isn't that Neuvillette? I think he's looking at us.
Yeah, I'm really wondering what's going through his head now.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
This actually might be worrying. Again, this could very well turn into a witch hunt.
This is truly wonderful.
Yeah.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
Nope.
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
Funny how quickly things change. Like, put you back at safekeeping. Still can't believe I freaking got him.
Ready to do my
Has the Fane updated yet? I need to see how many pulls that actually was. Won't Fane. Was it actually 20? No, a little bit more. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 full pity, and I didn't lose the 50-50. Wow. Did I stop pressing the wrong one? I don't think... Oh, no, this one's updated. What about this one? Five, 10, 15, 16. Wow. Streamer look is seriously a Fane. Yeah, seriously, never do polls off stream ever again. That's the lesson I've learned from this. Hey, Follies, what's up? Don't go to the wrong room. I'll be awake for a bit. Yeah, sometimes you just collapse. You don't even realize it. Look for suspicious documents. Smuggling case? I think they said this was the one.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. This is the one.
Yeah, we're just finishing up the last bit of new content, or at least voice content that Genshin has, and then we'll be turning to our regular scheduled programming, aka the Generation Nuzlocke, more Master Duel, and then more Path of Ratings. Hey Mel, what's up? How you doing?
The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, found it.
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inika, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meripede following trial.
Curious to know if we actually ran into them while we were there. Although any more lolly? I mean, we're doing a whole case based around the lollies. If we want to count the Melzeeks as lollies.
Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders, but who did not participate in the case, will not stand trial. Among them, surveillance of Essan has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Possibly.
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essan, to be precise. It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
Of course they decide not to give him a whole bunch of restriction.
Monsieur Neuvillette, someone claiming to be from the Spina di Rosula just checked in with us.
How convenient!
He said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe."
Man, they hustled.
Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the
It's a blue lolly. Yeah, you missed it. This whole quest line, because I'm doing Neuvillette's storyline. Yeah, you missed the part where one of them got shot to death. Well, shot to death, beaten up. Either way, one of them got killed because racism. It was very depressing. Humanity kind of sucks.
Perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here.
That sounds normal.
We should head over and take a look.
Sadly. Because, you know, humanity wants to be nice bastards. What's going, in America? Yeah, but this is French! This is French, though! Like, again, literally what happened, like, I was joking about how it was like the French Revolution. Like, I mean, has there been any historical events in France that had to do with racism? Probably, but I barely know American history, let alone something else. Follies, didn't you say you were French? Is there anything in French history that had to do with racism? Because that's basically what's happening right now.
Hey Navia, we're here!
Okay.
Check out all these people! Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
Well, yeah, obviously, but I mean, is there like a big historical event? I'm just trying to find something to like relate, like something to compare this storyline to. Like if there was like any like super big ones, you know, like how the like World War. Well, I mean that's more of everything, obviously, but like the Revolutionary War. Are we counting colonization? I mean, in this case, it's kind of the opposite because Neuvillette decided to bring up the ocean people, and the American people, well, I guess in this case, the French people were not happy about it, so I don't know.
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Marechaussee Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Invite them over?
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
Yes, just a nice afternoon tea time on this piece coffee with just, you know, people standing over you intimidatedly.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
I bet.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
I'm definitely not being held at gunpoint right now.
Something feels off. But, oh well. Let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essa here?
Yes, that's me.
You're Essa?
Yes, monsieur, Neuvillette.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
Now choose your next words wisely. Oh, yeah, she's got a giant ass claymore. I think you might want to be telling the truth.
I did, but I was just following orders.
Wow, he quite literally might have had a gun held to his head.
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
Domenico. Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
How the freak did he get in contact with you from all the way down there? Well, I mean, they all outlet us, so...
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place. Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
Cool, we're going back to prison.
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
And what? He's already in jail.
Alright then, let's head to the fortress right now.
Oh, what? Yes, okay. That's a side quest. Okay. Just when you think we're out, time to put him in super jail. I know, right? I'm just like, he's already in prison. Like, where do we put him from here?
But I'm not the best judge of other people's
Like,
sense of
solitary confinement? Does this place even have solitary confinement? Sup, boy? 6 feet under. Boy, 6 feet under.
Welcome to the Fortress of Meropide, dear esteemed guests.
I feel like that's a reference to something I'm not getting, but... Paimon, I don't think people are usually that happy to be, you know, back in prison. Like, yay!
Oh, and a greeting from none other than the Duke himself. Guess we made a name for ourselves at this place.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was like a movie quote or something. I mean, again, we'll like literally like in the middle of the ocean. Like, we'll really fall down. I mean, burial at sea. Just want the burial.
This isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up. Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase. I do remember a thing or two about Domenico. He once attempted to round up the other inmates and instigate a protest.
A protest against what?
Who does this guy think he is? Paimon hopes nothing came of it.
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now he's threatening Melazines, is he?
Apparently.
To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
Also, like, they said that this guy was threatening them. He's, like in the middle of the freaking, like, bottom of the freaking ocean. How the freak is he threatening you at the bottom of the ocean? Man, he must have some loyal people on topside.
He's got the same concerns we do.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered.
That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's at...
Did I hear someone say Melusine? What happened?
No, and the cycle's back.
Sijuin! Yeah, and we're investigating. The person who threatened her seems to be imprisoned here.
Of all the people, of all the Melusines they had to threaten, they couldn't threaten the actual psychopath!
Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do about this?
I mean, we're currently working on it.
Ah, head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal?
What are you implying, good sir?
Wriothesley.
Even Neuvillette's just like, excuse me?
Okay, I get it. I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand, correct?
Oh god, I can only imagine the fanfics now.
Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial. I urge you to set aside any concerns.
Well, for now, anyway. Also, I think Raye just, like, I know you can recharge people if, like, new, like, information has been revealed, but again, we are, like, at the bottom of the ocean. Are we really gonna drag them all the way up back to topside just to say, yeah, we're extending your sentence to, like, indefinitely or something, and then dragging them all the way back down? Like, that's a punishment all on its own, I'm just saying.
Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
You really should not be saying that to, you know, the former prisoner. Well, a former prisoner.
Whoa.
And someone who literally will take advantage of it.
Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
He's just going to ask for more tea. I'm calling it now. Well, they probably have the death sentence. They have a freaking giant-ass guillotine at the back of the freaking, like, courthouse. Of course they have the death sentence. The French!
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that.
And waiting for it.
But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you.
Oh, what? He didn't ask for tea. I am actually very surprised.
Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
Please come with me to the infirmary. And watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
I don't wanna. She's crazy. I don't wanna go with crazy. I think I'm going in circles. I am 100% going in circles. Yeah, the circles because you are crazy. But you are crazy. Yes, but I'm not the one that's taking a gun and shooting people with tranquilizer dots. Not saying I would if I got. Well, actually, no. I probably would do it if I got my hands on them. But look. Yet, shut up.
Did Neuvillette just walk by?
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon. Huh?
Oh, I don't care about you people. Man, how funny would it be if for a minute Linny and Lynette was still in here, just like, you guys are still here, and Linny's just like, she won't let us leave. Every time we try to walk out of the room, she gives us the crazy eyes.
Please rest here for a moment. Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink?
She's gonna say water.
Paimon's not that thirsty, but thanks anyway. Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that. I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Yep, there's the tea. The tea's about to be spilled. Quite literally.
Typical Seijuin. Concerned about everyone's health as always.
Yeah, because she wants everyone to be injured.
Why aren't you two saying anything?
If we don't say anything, she won't notice us. Her vision's based on movement.
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
Familiar? Paimon didn't even realize they were wearing them.
I didn't even realize there were actually people there.
But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
That's not a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for news from you.
Yeah, I'm just saying. A lot of people probably want you dead. I'm just saying.
I place great trust in Wriothesley, so I rarely visit the fortress of Meropide. However, exceptional circumstances call for exceptional measures. I hope I didn't cause him too much trouble.
Okay. Where are these NPCs?
Anything you need? Oh, this? Are you interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
Mutual Aid Network. Are they selling insurance in prison? Actually, no, that actually makes a lot of sense. Never mind.
What's that?
We have a very long history, going back as far as 400 years ago.
Going back as 400 years ago? Oh, no.
We have never had many members throughout our history, nor do we have much of a reputation, but everyone treats each other like family.
Because you gotta be a man. The man.
Helping each other is our purpose. At the same time, we seek to maintain just dealings as much as possible.
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
I'm sorry, Paimon, you can't join because you're not man enough to join.
All we want is to defend ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, and we're not especially powerful either. We're at a natural disadvantage here in the fortress.
Again, serious crimes. You're still in prison, though.
But people won't give us a hard time if we stick together.
Strength in numbers. I say that as you're all, like, so separated. Well, no, you're kind of together.
You two look kind of familiar. It's the symbol of the Mutual Aid Network designed by our first president. From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals for myself, though.
Huh.
The first president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone. He encouraged the weaker criminals to stick together and look out for each other.
Huh. I think I know who the creator is. Well, president.
All of us have a lot of respect for him.
And I don't know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure he murdered a lot of people.
Interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
No.
If you'd like to learn more, here's our flyer.
You got flyers for this shit? Oh god. Help each other. Do all you can to further justice. Do not detest just judgment. The above are the three principles of the Mutual Aid Network. All are welcome to join. Membership is free. There are no compulsory group. You guys know I can't say words. Compulsory group? I don't know. I don't think I'm saying that right. The Mutual Aid Network encourages members to do what they are able, including by element to cleaning, exercising, tutoring, and studying. It's hoped that all Mutual Aid network members will, during the time the fortress of Meropide, face up to the crimes they have committed, encourage each other, support each other, and work in the future together. Okay, so this is basically rehab of criminals.
Our slogan may have evolved over the centuries, but our goal has remained unchanged. Here, this book is for you. You're welcome to come and sign up anytime.
Yeah, I think it's a... It might be. It might be.
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
Jeez. Yeah, it definitely is a cult. They have a freaking Bible. I just realized, does the Bible exist in Genshin? I mean, we do have churches, so... Probably? At least something similar? I mean, literally, they know gods exist, but...
Did you manage to gather any intel?
Yeah, I think we found a cult.
The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network. According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the Medal of Peace. Have you seen any of those before?
Yeah, let me tell you.
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to Carol and Vautrin. Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire. The only one that remained should belong to Vautrin.
Oh, they burnt her to death. Oh, they actually went full-on witch hunt with her, didn't they? Oh, jeez, I don't know what's more brutal, getting beaten to a pulp or being burnt alive. I mean, they can't exactly drown, so... Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the network was inspired by... Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Domenico.
All right. Let us talk to him first and get to the bottom of this situation.
He's going to be... He's the current president right now, isn't he? Oh, is he the cult leader? He's the cult leader. I mean, that explains the racism. Yes, crazy in transit. Okay. Okay. And passageways, no. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, we're just leaving the passageway open, I see. Okay. Sure, let's just let everyone just casually come in and... Oh, nope, the door's locked. Never mind. I was gonna say, are we just gonna let everyone come in and see Noah's Ark? And we can't go down below either. Oh, okay. That's still not suspicious at all, my dude. I'm just saying. Oh, what did you do now? Which... You purposely went out of your way to find that, didn't you?
Good deeds and bad.
Side note, you're not the Capio. Be quiet.
Allow me to introduce this fine gentleman, Domenico.
Physical pain saying that.
Why don't you explain everything to him?
Neuvillette?
I like that song, thank you. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough.
What do you want? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
I mean... It is an option!
Calm down. I merely want to ask you a few questions.
Exactly. The best way to take the law into your own hands, by burning some bitches alive.
Was it your idea to send that letter to a Melusine? Hassan has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
That idiot! I can't believe I trusted him.
I mean, he literally quite said you threatened him, even if you didn't threaten him.
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea to send that letter, correct?
Yes.
Who is pulling your strings?
Jeez, this is just like a chain of 30, yeah, this one guy did, what's that meme from Star Wars, Palpatine needs Padme to die, so he sends, so he sent Count Dooku to kill Padme, but Count Dooku did not want to kill Padme, so he sent someone else to go kill Padme, but they didn't want to go kill Padme, so they sent someone else. That's literally this whole situation.
What?
They need to send someone else to go kill Padme.
You're not trying to frame me for something I haven't done, are you?
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. The Chief Justice of Fontaine has been personally investigating your case.
You must feel honored.
I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has something to do with this as well.
Someone's just an attention hoe, I see.
I admit I acted on impulse. I'll tell you the truth. But before that, you must ensure my safety.
Safety? What do we gotta do? Put you in, protective custody?
I can do that.
You see, we're all reasonable people here.
You're the one that took hostages! Excuse you!
I only intended to do some small business at first. Someone contacted me about delivering some goods and promised me a generous sum of more in return.
What good does that do you here? Literally, your currency is these stupid coupons.
After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Maréchaussée Phantom. They accused me of smuggling prohibited items, and I was put on trial.
Man, you literally get arrested for anything around here.
But I refuse to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
And then you decided to take revenge on the Melusines? Over that?
What? So wait, let me get this straight. You... What? He literally just explained that, and I'm just like, what? Yeah, you're hopeless.
My initial target was Neuvillette. Everyone in the Fortress of Meripede was declared guilty by him, after all. So they must more or less hold a grudge against him, right? If I could get them to strike back...
Logic.
But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me. That mutual aid network in particular. What did those nobodies even gain from trying to challenge me? Seriously. In the end, I had to redirect my focus onto Melusines to salvage things.
And look how well that ended.
I recall that Kiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection. So I asked one of the more approachable guards to send a letter, claiming that I meant to contact my family.
Aren't they supposed to, check this stuff before it gets mailed out? Isn't that, like, standard prison procedures? Wow, this prison really does suck.
But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Kiara and force her to resign from the Maréchaussée Phantom.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been in contact with any suspicious people recently?
Yeah, true. True, but still, like, no, the prison guards here are terrible. Literally, the amount of times we've been able just to walk out of here, and they just, like, let us.
No.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been caught?
Yes. And that's all I know.
Sigewinne, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later.
With the fisticuffs. You know, Sigewinne doesn't get to him first.
Monsieur Neuvillette, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melazines to stir up greater chaos?
I mean, can you blame them? They're only getting paid in coupons. I would not be surprised if he's actually just paying them in coupons.
Yes, I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had to be prepared for any possibility.
And how long ago was this incident?
Oh, he knows. He freaking knows.
More than 400 years.
Just flat out telling him, I see.
You might be overthinking this. Time can change a lot of things. Everything's different now.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society.
Okay, I can't tell if he's like told him, or if he's figured it out himself and is just flat out letting him know.
But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing.
Buddy,
we're
in the moment of like an emotional like cutscene. Make different choices from before. You would think. You would think.
That's right. We saw lots of people standing up for Melazines on our way back to the Palais Mermonia.
Yeah, I wish the same could be said in a lot of other places.
Monsieur Neuvillette, the Melazines are a species you introduced to Fontaine. How the public treats them is also reflective of their attitude towards you. When people refused to place their trust in Melazines, it was because they were still on the fence about you, their unfamiliar Chief Justice. For almost 500 years, you've conducted every trial with impartiality. You made the right judgment each time, regardless of whatever nonsense went on.
I like how they're not even questioning him, but just like, Risley, how do you know this?
People no longer have any reservations about you, and even consider you a symbol of the law.
More so than their own god.
Right now, your every decision will impact all of Fontaine. In other words, you've gradually transformed the whole nation.
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Domenico.
Yeah, thankfully.
I am undeserving of such high compliments. From my perspective, I have simply been fulfilling my duties. It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. I'm simply fulfilling the promises I've made and searching for answers through my judgments. It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity of human emotions and willpower far exceed those of mine. As a matter of fact, I believe that you are the ones who deserve my respect.
There's no need to be so modest. The current state of affairs says it all. You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wished to investigate something on your own, many would take the initiative to lend you a hand.
I must say that you've made a fair point. Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that the case has been settled, I should get going.
Huh? You're leaving?
Again, is no one going to bring up the fact that he's just... they're just annoying the whole, 4,000 years old?
And so soon, too? Why not stay for a cup of tea?
Just make some big voice like, nope, fuck the tea.
Thank you for the offer, but I know how this place works all too well. While some are here to redeem themselves, there will inevitably be those who harbor resentment towards me.
Honestly surprised someone hasn't kind of running up here and tried to shank you yet.
The less time I spend here, the better. My presence could very well result in an unwanted disturbance.
It's fine, just go to Fight Club and just beat the shit out of people there. Seems to work.
In that case, I'll have to insist. I still have 2 more things to say.
Please, go ahead.
The first is about the guard who helped Domenico send that letter.
Oh, we actually going to get into, you know, the police, like, corruption?
Ah, I know of what you speak. The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Memornia staff. However, as I mentioned earlier...
Well, that makes things a lot easier.
I did not mean to skip that, but whatever.
Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild. Those from up there have a tendency to sympathize with others. However, down here, such thoughts will put you at high risk. I'll have a chat with the guard and remind him to take precautions in the future.
You know, actually check the letters.
I see no issues with that.
Great! That's one thing out of the way. What's the other thing you wanted to say?
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity. Now, I've heard that you investigated the mutual aid network. Is that right?
Yep. Neuvillette thought their badges looked familiar.
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the Fortress of Meripede. They were not great in number, but every member always made sure to stand up for what was right. I've looked into their founder, Vautrin, who once stood trial and was sentenced to imprisonment in the fortress. According to existing documentation, Vautrin remained disciplined throughout his imprisonment. He had never once engaged in physical or verbal aggression. In other words, how he presented himself in prison was very different from his behavior in court.
Well, I guess he got all of his rage out and joined the cult.
What? During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be full of resentment, and I believe he had every right to feel that way.
Perhaps he had been putting on an act.
An act?
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior and subordinate. Vautrin must have known that the Chief Justice would make an impartial judgment. Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding justice. And to those who had been sitting on the fence, Vautrin's act was a very meaningful one. That's all from me. Does anyone else have anything to say? Now's your chance.
Yeah, are we not just going to, again, address the elephant in the room, or in this case, the dragon?
I don't have anything to say. Apart from expressing my gratitude, that is. Well then, let us head back. No need to see us off.
Is no one going to mention it?
Please, take care.
No one, not even Paimon, is going to be like, wait, how does he know this? But no one's going to acknowledge the fact that he should be dead. I guess not.
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me.
Well, I mean, his voice actor went off in that delivery, so.
But Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things. I would like to hear your thoughts too. What do you think of me?
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said.
Again, just not.
As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. What do you think, Traveler? Hey, any comments?
What I really think is...
Oh wow, Aoife's actually speaking.
Every trial you've ever judged has left its impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are today.
Wow, they really wanted to get the message across if they're letting the Traveler speak! Nonsense blood.
That is indeed a reasonable assumption. As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, I have begun to notice the changes that have occurred upon my person.
Physical or like mental? Well, I guess mental.
These changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but emerged as a result of time itself. I will try to contemplate this further. Thank you both.
Cutscene. You're just like, God damn it, Neuvillette!
Oh no! Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
Just looks at Neuvillette like, seriously? Now?
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Yeah, that didn't work, kid.
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The Fortress of Meripede. It's a good place for me.
And that's just recent.
He owes me so many answers.
Neuvillette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
Yeah, because he knows all this from the water.
How can two completely different species
And then the
possibly
racism.
coexist?
Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past. Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you
God, that
find
is
time
depressing.
to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
The transition from the color. I'm really looking forward to when we get Furina's backstory.
Is the matter resolved?
Okay, just the whole squad pulling up.
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a close eye on him, so the Melusines should be safe now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our own accord.
By the way, where's Kiara?
One job!
At the Palais Mermonia, more than 50 people offered to protect her. Some even hid within the bushes to look out for danger.
Wow. The difference.
I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy, so I asked her to stay inside the Palais. It's very safe in there.
What a relief.
Well, now it looks like the dust has finally settled. To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Neuvillette, would you be interested in an exclusive interview?
Charlotte, I respect the hustle, but this isn't the time.
That's not how you celebrate.
I will consider it.
Really?
Of course. My schedule is full for the following weeks, but I should be available next month. Come up with questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
Oh.
I think he just broke her. I think she actually is broken. If we just hear a thump.
Yes! Thank you so much, monsieur!
I am very surprised she didn't pass out.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais and issue a communique to publicize our investigation results. I hope it will assuage the concerns of all.
Oh, an exclusive interview! Am I dreaming?
What should I ask him? Don't let anything hold you back. Make the most of this opportunity and ask away.
I agree. He'll decline any question he can't answer anyway, so you might as well give all of them a shot.
All of the above. Also, wow. Even, no, well, she's wearing heels. Are you wearing heels? Yeah. No, even Charlotte's wearing heels. Yeah, no, oh my god, these two are fucking talking about of her. And then there's Nihita. The size difference. Alright, let's get this all wrapped up. Well, nice, pretty little bow. We're not going into the light. Well, one room. Okay. Oh. Hello, little one. Well, that's just impressive. Poke of a stick.
Kiara?
Monsieur Neuvillette? Sorry, I accidentally fell asleep.
Honestly, that's just impressive.
It's quite all right. I'm here to tell you that we have caught the sender of that threatening letter. You're safe now.
Thank you, monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big
I forgot about the big sister line.
Everyone's been so nice to me, so I've always felt really safe.
Do you remember Domenico? He was the sender of that letter.
Let me think. I can't remember. My memory isn't that good, so I easily forget things. By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now.
Oh.
Where's she gone, by the way? I haven't seen her in a long time.
Oh, that's okay. That's sad. Paimon, don't you dare say anything.
In my dream, she looked really happy. She held my hand and said,
"Oh,
my dreams have finally come true."
Oh, she died a martyr. Oh, and the tears are coming back.
I can't remember what our dreams were anymore, and I don't know why. But I felt really happy too.
I can sense your joy. It is indeed a delightful moment.
Monsieur Neuvillette, are you happy too?
Well, the sky is clearly not raining, so.
Oh, I almost forgot. Am I allowed to go out now?
Am I released from solitary confinement?
I promised to model for Alof.
Of course. Off you go.
See you next time, Monsieur, Traveler, and Big Sis Paimon.
Stop calling her that.
See you next time.
Well, that was something. Wait for personal reasons, we'll be back in a day. Personal reasons, oh my gosh. Finally come to his senses, what? If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times, you should follow my example and go out more often. You need to get to know your people better. Rita is literally just like the scolding mother. It's just like, you need to go outside, stop being on your video games. Even if something unfortunate happens, you still run into a lot of unique characters along the way. What do you think? The human world isn't too bad now, is it? No, it kind of is, Farina. It kind of is. Oh, that's hilarious.
I really can't fathom what goes on in her head sometimes.
Sometimes. She's just like, I can't. Okay, was there anything else? Yeah, looks like... Oh my, well, looks like I'm caught off all the main storylines at the moment. We got the 2 Archon Quests, we got Neuvillette. So, next time would be when Raye gets updated. Actually, no. Yeah, because we got that event with Venti and Hutel. So, I don't know when that's coming out. Depending on when that comes out, do that. Because I'm pretty sure that's going to get voiced. And then Raye's storyline. So, yeah, I think we'll call it here for Genshin for a while. I don't think anyone's going to complain about that. But yeah, next time we'll go back to our regularly scheduled program at our regular scheduled times. And... yeah, I still can't believe we freaking got him. I wasn't even planning on getting him. Like, for crying out loud, I won the 50-50 as well. Like, I meant this as a... oh, and he freaking has the right... oh, wow, he just pulled a freaking Katara. Okay, respect. How many Hydro characters do I even have at this point? One, two... yeah, jeez. Yeah, and all of them are the ones I've been mainly playing, all the DPSs. Well, depending on when that event is, we can see if we can still try to get his weapon once I saved up a bit more. Because again, like I said, I am no longer pulling off stream. I only have this luck on stream. My god, what the hell are these odds? Streamer luck is actually a thing. But yeah, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, afternoon, wherever your time zone is. Does not feel like I should be signing off this early, but I keep forgetting that I started streaming early because I thought this was going to be a lot longer than it actually was. So forgive me for that. But like I said, we'll be back to our regular scheduled programming, which is about like 6 p.m. my time, which is central. So again, like I said, regular scheduled programming. Yeah. Until next time. See ya.